How to heal a leaky gut. I feel, thankfully, that so many people now have actually heard the words leaky gut. They don't know what it is, but they at least are familiar with the term. Leaky gut is something the majority of our population deals with. It's unfortunate, but between our stressful lifestyles, a lot of the toxins, processed foods, and so much more, most of us are suffering from a leaky gut. So what is leaky gut? You're probably wondering if you haven't heard the term before. Well, I want you to have a visual. I want you to picture your gut almost like a laundry bag. And in that laundry bag, there are tons of little holes that have poked all throughout the bag. Well, guess what happens? Things start to leak. So in the same way, your colon, your intestine, your small intestine, instead of having a nice smooth lining, now has a lining where there are tons of little punctured holes, and literally nutrients and really important things that we need for our body are leaking through. And as they do, it creates and sets up an inflammatory response. And that inflammation begins the process of your body fighting against you, which is not what we want. In fact, the majority of diseases that I look at, whether I'm looking at autoimmune disease, whether I'm looking at serious diseases like cancer or mental health issues like anxiety, depression, ADD, ADHD, or even hormone imbalances, I can tie them all back at some point to a leaky gut. Well, we've got to change this, right? We don't want to walk around with a leaky gut. I had a patient in the practice just the other day being like, how do I test for this? How do I know? Well, there's some obvious signs and symptoms that go with having a leaky gut. So let's talk about that for just a second. And if you want to learn more about leaky gut and gut health in general, check out my video right here that goes into it in a little bit more detail. But some of the signs and symptoms of leaky gut include bloating, gas, having a lot of diarrhea or constipation, feeling really uncomfortable after a meal. You don't feel good after you eat. You just feel like you're lethargic or tired. Having weird rashes throughout the body or an itchy scalp. And then, of course, joint pain, joint swelling, brain fog, hormone imbalances, and so much more. Hopefully you're getting it. Leaky gut is at the root of a lot of different conditions. All right, but I wanted to show you how to heal a leaky gut. So let's talk a little bit more about that. And what I'm about to show you is the leaky gut smoothie. And in it are my secret ingredients for repairing and healing a leaky gut. Some of them you could take individually on your own, but who has time for that? And so many of my patients complain that they don't want to be doing things in 5 and 6 different steps. So here's a leaky gut smoothie. We're going to talk about the ingredients and what you can do if you're just not a smoothie person, but you want to heal your leaky gut. Number one most important ingredient for leaky gut is glutamine. It repairs the gut lining. It seals up those holes we were just talking about, pushes those nutrients back in, and helps the body do what it needs to do. How do you get glutamine? Well, I've got here 1 scoop of my Belly Fix, and it is not just glutamine, but some other secret ingredients for a healthy gut, and those include everything from pre and probiotics to aloe as well. Again, remember, all of that is balancing the gut bacteria, soothing and healing the gut lining, and helping us to repair a leaky gut. Now, each of those ingredients you could take separately, but again, it's complicated, lots of steps, so we're going to include them all in a gut smoothie. All right, so after glutamine, prebiotics, probiotics, and aloe, what's my next favorite ingredient for healing a leaky gut? Well, I love collagen. So here I've got some collagen. I'm going to put about 2 scoops of collagen powder in here, and that again helps to seal and heal a leaky gut, really again repairing that gut lining. Now, collagen has a lot of other purposes as well, and if you want to learn more about collagen, check out this video where I break down all the different benefits of collagen. All right, so we've got collagen in here now, so we're starting to really repair this gut. Super exciting. What else do we need? Well, guess what we need when we're trying to repair a leaky gut? We need digestive enzymes, right? And we need bile. Bile comes in, helps to kind of absorb fats, deliver those fats to where they need to go. How in the world am I going to do this in this smoothie? I'm going to add ginger. Ginger actually stimulates our production of digestive enzymes. It also helps in the production of bile. So again, we're getting a formula here that's really helping us to heal the gut. Last, but certainly not least, we want to add in more fiber. And adding in more fiber, there's so many different ways to do it. I've got to tell you guys a quick story. I tried this once. I tried to add psyllium husk to these smoothies, and guess what happened to my smoothie? It literally blew up in my face. It congealed and got bigger and bigger and bigger. So we want some healthy fiber, but I'm doing it with ground flax seeds, so you can add those directly in here, and maybe just a teaspoon or so, and that's going to help balance gut bacteria. So it produces a specific bacteria bacteria called Ruminococcus and improves butyrate production, which again helps a leaky gut. All right, moving on to one more category. We got to get the healthy fats in. So let's add in just a little bit of avocado. You need about a quarter maybe of an avocado, adding that in to get some omega-9 fats in, but to also get in MCT. Now remember, MCT is medium chain triglycerides, and it helps with digestion, helps the liver, really helps to get absorbed easily and balance out all the gut bacteria. I talk more about MCT in this video if you want to break down everything about MCT. All right, so far we've got our key ingredients in, and I want to go ahead and start to make this a little yummier. So what am I going to do? I'm going to add some berries for antioxidant support. Now one of the other concepts, and I don't want us to segue too far off here, but one of the other big concepts with leaky gut is it creates within the entire body oxidative stress because you're just not getting the nutrients you need. So we want to try to replenish nutrients with every opportunity. So putting in some berries, about a cupful of berries here. And then I like using almond or oat milk. So I have about 6 to 8 ounces of almond or oat milk here. I'm going to pour that directly in as well. So I've got all my ingredients that I want for a healthy gut, for a leaky gut lined up here. Guess what I get to do next? I get to blend it. So we're going to go ahead and put all this stuff together. And I can use, use any blender, and hopefully everything will blend appropriately. Let's go ahead and put this here. Well, there we go. All right, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Really doesn't take very long at all. All right, we're gonna stop it. Hopefully it's all blended. I give most of my smoothies maybe a minute to blend, maybe 2 at the most. Now again, if you put peanut butter or nut butters in here, you might want to give it a little bit longer. I've made a smoothie or 2 where somebody in the family got more peanut butter than somebody else. All right, we're going to disassemble all this stuff right here and pour it into this glass. And here we go, leaky gut smoothie made, leaky gut be gone. Simple, easy to do. You just need to have the right ingredients. And again, who's got time to take all this stuff all day long? Do it in one shot. Cheers. Now, if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I post new videos every week. And if you've got other hacks or other recipes for leaky gut, share below.